Hi, this is Charting Man Dan of TheChartGuys.com, home of technical analysis education. Click the link for a free week trial, no credit card required, and gain access to our multiple live broadcasts daily, community chat room, educational videos, nightly watch lists, and more. Invest in your education and future and join the community today. Hey everyone, looking at Apple on the daily and weekly time frame. So an upper wick with a little bit of profit taking today, not the strong close the bulls were hoping for, and we're setting another lower high. So we have our high 116.18, lower high 114.94, lower high 114.64, and this upper wick tells me we are likely to see a little bit of pullback from this point. Now the way that we stand here, it does look like the bulls are beginning to show up, in my opinion, just by the look and feel of things. That double bottom 111.55 certainly gives some support to be keeping an eye on. I do think we're going to pull back from this level, but I think the bulls are going to defend that 111.55 level and attempt to form a higher low compared to it before seeing another attempt to break the lower high pattern. So the weekly time frame is a very strong candlestick, and it's not confirming the bearish candlestick of last week. Bulls are still very pleased with how this weekly candlestick looks. But over the next 2 days, if we consolidate, we may see a bit of an upper wick begin to form here. So I'm watching the hourly time frame. Clearly, we've had 3 bullish days in a row, and the hourly is going to let us know when that sentiment changes. So we pulled back and we bounced above the 200 period hourly support. This is 5 days. The light gray is after hours and pre-market. So we had a key break of the 100 period hourly resistance pre-market, and then we back tested it and held it at the low of the day, and then the bulls continued higher. So why I care about this chart is the clear higher low pattern over the past 3 days, and that needs to be maintained for the bulls to continue to the upside. If we break the low of today of 113.43, that will be a very clear bearish break, and we will be looking for that pullback and for the 3-day bullish uptrend to end. So the low of yesterday, or the low of today, is going to be very key heading into tomorrow. We can see the lower high established compared with the high of today. A tightening range is forming, and I would expect at least a test of that support level tomorrow. So keep an eye out for it. That upper wick on the daily time frame shows the bulls tiring a little bit. If we do head up and continue to see strength, the market was very bullish today. If Apple finally catches some wind in its sails from the bullish market, a break of 114.94 will be the signal the bulls are back in town. So need to break the lower high pattern, and currently it looks like we are going to pull back again. You can see a little 3-day bounce to set that last high, now a 3-day bounce for a lower high. So we'll see if we pull back and continue to play out in this pattern. And again, if you have common shares and you're long, this is perfect for you. If you have calls that expire this week or next week, you're kind of grinding your teeth and getting eaten away with time decay as things get tighter and tighter and there's no real bullish action to the upside. So that's the trick with options. You can be right about the direction, but if it just doesn't happen in the right time frame, you lose just as much as if you were dead wrong. So important to factor that in when making your decision on how to play a stock, bullish or bearish. I appreciate you watching. We'll check back in tomorrow. All about the low of today's support, 113.43.